welcome back to the channel. It ain't flat, bro. As always, a special shout out and I love you to my brother, who sadly is not watching. Let's just say he doesn't like my videos. But be that as it may, another one is here. Now, as I've said a couple of times, I can't pump these videos out each week due to the busyness of the rest of my life. I know it's been a very long spell since the last topical video, which I called It Shall Not Be Moved. And you can see that link down in the description and also at the end of this video. Now, it's because of that long spell that I thought I'd give you this video on how the phases of the moon actually work. This isn't one of the topical videos that I've been working on that show how the Bible doesn't prove the shape of the earth one way or the other. But just because it's been such a long time, I thought I'd just give you this simple demonstration of what we see with our own eyes when we look up in the sky at the moon. Now, this video was made nearly 3 years ago when all the flat earth stuff first came up. I simply went into my garage during the winter, unfortunately, where it's very cold, and I set up a light to represent the sun. Then I used a styrofoam ball stabbed with my letter opener as the moon, and I simply turned 360 degrees to duplicate the action of the Earth orbiting the sun, or actually no, the actually would be the moon orbiting the Earth. And what you end up seeing are the phases of the moon. You see the new moon, you see all forms of the crescent and gibbous moons, and then you'll see the full moon. Now, one little tidbit of information that might help some of you. A lot of people believe that the dark parts of the moon, when you don't see the full moon, of course, it's when it's at its non-full phases, some people think that those shadows are caused by the Earth. This video is going to show you that that isn't the case at all. It'll show you very clearly. During a lunar eclipse, however, when the Earth gets between the sun and the moon, then it is the Earth that causes the shadow. So if you believe the moon phases are caused by the Earth, or the shadows during the moon phases, pay close attention, and this video should change your mind. And the best thing is that there isn't any science or physics knowledge or anything like that required. It's just your eyes. Now, this is a short video, but it says a lot. Does it prove the shape of the Earth one way or the other? No. However, using the globe, it demonstrates what we all see with our eyes when we look up there, and it matches perfectly. Now, at the end of the video, I offer a challenge for anyone to replicate the experiment using the flat Earth. Now, I would love to, and certainly could, try that myself. But I don't want to waste the time doing it because I know what would happen. If I did attempt this experiment but couldn't produce the phases of the moon as we see them, then I'd be accused of purposely sabotaging the experiment just to make flat Earth look bad or just to go along with my belief. So therefore, the challenge at the end, unfortunately, remains only to flat earthers. Somebody please show me how this works on a flat Earth. Now, enjoy the video. This is a demonstration of the phases of the moon based upon a spherical Earth. To set this up, that's me in my garage in my winter coat because this was in the middle of winter. My head there in the circle represents the Earth. There's a light behind me, which represents the sun, and then there's a styrofoam ball, which represents the moon. In this first of two examples, the camera is located near the light, which represents the sun. All you'll see is the Earth, which is my head, and the moon, which is the styrofoam ball. As I rotate my body, it makes the styrofoam ball appear to orbit my head, just like the real moon would orbit the Earth. As you can see there, the side that's facing the sun always stays lit, no matter where we are in the rotation. Now we're going to change the viewpoint from the sun in the first example to the Earth in the second example. A GoPro on the head makes that possible. This view represents the moon as seen from the Earth. We'll start in the position we call new moon. This is where the sun is directly behind the moon, and we can't see any of the sun's reflected light. From the new moon, it changes to waxing crescent and then to crescent. Then it goes to first quarter moon. That basically means you're looking at 1/4 of the moon or half of the lit side. From there, it goes to waxing gibbous. And then finally, 180 degrees around, we get to full moon, where we see the entire lit side. From there, it goes to waning gibbous. And then you get to the last quarter moon, sometimes referred to as the third quarter moon. And then finally, you get waning crescent, eventually ending up again at new moon. So all this little demonstration does is to show you what you see when you look at the moon with your own eyes. It's what we all see. So here's my challenge. Someone please show me how this works on a flat Earth.